He gives great hands, doesn't he? That's Jarvis Cocker and Pulp, their new single, that is called Common People. Let's meet our panel of pop pundits for tonight. You can't pick up a magazine or a newspaper without reading about this lot at the moment. Bez and Shaun Ryder from Grape. Now, we were expecting Kermit. What happened?
He's poorly, man.
Is he?
Yeah, he's ill.
A wilting flower?
Yeah.
Well, you better be okay for next week, because we're interviewing you next week.
Yeah, he's cool.
Okay,
Cool.
all right then. And then to the right of me, from Radio 1's Evening Session, DJ, broadcaster, he's got his own record label as well, Steve Lamack. Steve, let's start with you. How does that fare for you compared to, like, you know, Babies, and do you remember the first time?
I think it's a better single. I mean, I remember seeing Jarvis Cocker the first time when I saw Pulp quite early on. And he always reminded me of almost a corduroy version of Alvin Stardust or something. And there's that sort of 70s thing on that video. But it's two things. There's, you've got the street, the Mr. Ben street, which was in the Park Life video for Blur. And then you've also got the supermarket thing as well, which Sleeper used as well. So it's like loads of ideas sort of meshed together. But you can't beat that Tiger Feet dance that they do.
No, definitely not. What was I going to say? I mean, I heard him described the other day as one of, you know, the decade's true pop stars so far, you know. I mean, what makes him unique, do you think?
I think it's just it's a sort of level of charisma, really. I mean, I don't think you can really sort of separate him out on his own. I mean, I think everyone who's got a sense of character around at the moment, you know, you could pick out Damon or, you know, the Gallagher brothers or something. They've all got something about them which makes them stand out from just your run-of-the-mill front people in a band, I think.
Why has it taken so long to happen as well? I mean, you know, I noticed that Fire re-released their first album a couple of months back, which I think was released first off, you know, way back in 84, 85.
I don't think there was an appetite for sort of British pop music of that sort of genre, you know, for a while. And obviously we got more of a glam influence coming back in. And just like looking at that video, there is that big sort of glam 70s top of the pops type feel to it. And it just, these things come in and out of fashion. It's just coming back and it's the right time for them, I think.
What about for you, Shaun? Because I guess, you know, they've probably happened while you guys have been away. I mean, you know, can you sort of dig that?
Well, I mean, they've been around for, what is it, 10 years? And that's the first time I've ever heard of them, you know what I mean? So it shows how much I've read or listened to. But Jarvis, he makes me laugh, you know what I mean? He's like, not double serious or anything like that. So he's pretty cool.
Right, and what about the music?
You know, take him in the toilet and sample him, man. No, the music and everything, he's all right. I mean, I like the tune. I like that. And the first time I heard it, I mean, that's the first time I've seen the video, and the tune's been hammered on the radio and everything, and like the lyrics in it was just making me laugh. You know what I mean? It really made me laugh.
Can you appreciate those lyrics? Has that ever happened to you? Somebody sleeping with you because of who you are?
Yes, Gary.
Tell us more. On more than one occasion?
You know, I'm told, yeah. No, but I can't remember that, you know what I mean? But at the end of the day, man, I wish I could sit here slagging it off and everything, you know, or saying something bad about it, but it's not. I like it, man. I think he's really funny. He just makes me laugh, and the tune's good.
All right, what about for you, Bez?
For me, it's like some sort of tune you've heard before, but you don't know where it's a place. Like I said before, I thought I've heard it before, but I haven't, you know what I mean? But like I say, it's a good pop tune, isn't it? You know what I mean? Good pop video, sort of. I don't know. It's all right.
All the women in it look nice as well.
Yeah, the women are spot on.
All right then, okay. A massive thumbs up there from our guest on the sofa.
Jarvis is cool. Massive. Jarvis is massive.
Let's see what you make of our next video from Newport in Wales. This is Dub War, and this is called Strike It.
We keep it moving, rocking, doing, yes, and nothing like it, moving, we're gonna try out. Then the company we're feeling fine. I'm gonna let everyone the music below. Reggae music, pop music, hip hop music, when you turn on the music, things you come on never fall in one. Generation, they're we're all on the ground. Strike it, where the eye is out, with a strike, where the eye is out. Strike it, where the eye is out, with a strike, when you're thinking that the next song, keep on strike it, where the eye is out, with a strike, where the eye is out. Strike it, where the eye is out, with a strike, where the eye is out. We got the trigger, baby. Strike it, strike it, strike it, strike it.
That's it, man. That's you, man. Oh, yeah.
The musical potpourri that is Dub War, their new single, that is called Strike It.
Strike it!
Shaun, there's a band who mix, you know, many a style. Does it work for you? Obviously.
I think the bass player looks hard as man. The rest of them don't look as hard, but the tune's hard, you know what I mean? And if I was walking into a pub and getting my first pint and all that lot, and I'm a bit, I think, yeah, strike it! I'd like it, man. I'd be dancing there at the bar.
Right.
The video...
I'd serve you if you did that to me if I was working behind the bar.
I mean, it's one of the tunes where I wish I'd heard it before, seen the video, you know what I mean? But I do think it's cool, man.
Do you think the song sort of lends itself to the video that we've just seen?
Well, sort of, you know, all them sort of fishbony thing sort of thing, you know what I mean? But I do sort of like, I've got bits of my brain that likes all that sort of thing, you know what I mean? It makes me groove.
All right, what about for you, Bez, on the end there?
Yeah.
Gold or baked beans?
No, it's like, again, like the other one, it's one of them things what you've heard again, like Run DMC and Aerosmith, Heavy Rock, Meat Rap and all that, but you can't slag it off because, like you say, strike it! You get you at it, don't it, you know what I mean?
Would that sort of make you want to... Would that make you want to sort of check some more stuff as well?
It'd be worth listening to other stuff, wouldn't it? You can't just swag it and say it was shite. I'm sorry for using that word. Scrub that one, man. But it was all right, yeah.
All right, then, okay. We've had 3 F words and 1 S one at the moment. We're not doing too badly. Steve, don't you dare. Don't you even think about swearing. What do you think? You're a fan of the band,
I've got to borrow his
you?
glasses if I'm going to do the whole bit, I think. But, it was... cheers, man. What's it? Do they sing?
You know, I mean, chips and all that lot. Fiberglass.